Hello, welcome to the art room. My name is Mrs. Birchfield and I am very happy to be your child's art teacher this year. I wanted to take a little bit and tell you about myself and about the room. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I apologize that I am not there. I had a prior commitment before we had to reschedule for COVID purposes. I'm actually directing the play Clue at West Coast Players in Clearwater. So not only do I teach art here, I'm also the theater teacher and I work in the community as a director. So that's actually really cool. We open our show next week. Yay! We've been working on this for about 8 weeks, I think. And it's a fabulous show. It follows the movie. But anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. You're here in the art room. And I just want to tell you a little bit about me and kind of give you a little bit of look around on what your students have been doing for the last several weeks here in class. This is my 5th year on faculty at SPC. I have been working here for about 7 years, though, with the actors and the musicians. So I teach art 2D and 3D. I teach photo, digital and film. Then I teach theater 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as musical theater 1, 2, 3, and 4. I also direct all the plays and the musicals, and I take the kids to districts to compete at events. So I actually have the best job, I think. It's magical. This building, I don't know if you'll get a feel for it, but this is where all the fun happens, and this is where our students come to let their creativity out and give them a little bit of a brain break is kind of what I like to say. So the last couple weeks, we've done a couple projects here on the wall right here. Our first project was, who is St. Genesius? He is actually the patron saint. St. Genesius is theater. St. Luke. St. Luke is the patron saint of artists. It's actually kind of cool because while he is mostly remembered for the Gospel Luke, he actually was the first person to paint icons. So he is the patron saint of artists, and your students have done some awesome renditions of Luke. They're actually all around the room, above the board as well. So if you want to check that out, that was our first project that we did here in class. Then we moved on to Elements of Art, and that's over here. Elements of Art. There are many different elements, but we focused on 7 of them. And if you see them, each student was able to take their own personality and kind of put it into their own elements. These are just some of the ones that I have posted. We've also done, the last couple weeks, we've been working on a step-by-step project that I have on the board. There's a bunch of them along the board there, the lanterns, and at the front as well. I got my nice little jazz music playing there. Again, I'm so sorry that I didn't get to meet you guys. This is one of my favorite nights of the year, and I like to get to know you and a little bit about who your students are and about how your family and things like that. But the plan for this year is to do, this semester is 2D. 2D is everything on paper. So we touch acrylic, we touch paint and watercolor and pencil drawings and op art and pop art and all that fun stuff. So we're going to be doing a number of different projects, pretty much 1 a week for the entire semester. Sometimes we do 2 weeks, as we did with our last project, but mostly it's a week by week basis. So we do that. We touch on all of the things that will help your students get a feel for art and a feel for what they like, the medium that they like. Some of them like paint, some like watercolor. I personally love watercolor, but it's not for everybody. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing this semester. Next semester is 3D, and 3D is actually really fun. I don't know if you see behind me, but those, the lovely donut and the pizza slice, those are 3D. So 2D is everything on paper, 3D is everything off of the paper. And students have to get the 2D before they can get the 3D. And it's kind of funny to see the students come in and see the amazing donut and the pizza. And they're like, oh man, I want to do that. Well, we got to work up to that. So that's kind of what we're doing in art this year. There are also opportunities for your students to be involved in the Art Honor Society. Mrs. Ewing is our fabulous art chair, and she runs the Art Society. Now the National Art Honor Society is it's an honor society, so the students will receive cords on graduation. They are required to visit some museums and art installations and things like that throughout the year. But it's actually a really cool society, and Mrs. Ewing is awesome. I would take a class from her if I could. So that's kind of who I am and what we're going to be doing. My favorite art discipline, I do believe, is watercolor, as I said before. It is very forgiving. If you make a mistake, you just blot it away, and it's awesome. So I wanted to show you one of our students. This was her first time she ever did watercolor. Oh wait, that's her second time. Her first time she ever did watercolor is right there, that one. That was her first time ever doing watercolor, and it was very impressive. Her second time was this one, the lovely little Krabby Patties. So it goes to show that you never really know what kind of medium that you will be good at and what you will excel in and what you will like, but this is the place to try. This is the place to see and to learn all these techniques. I will be contacting each and every one of you over the next several weeks just to find out if you have any questions or would like to know a little bit more. As I said when I first started this lovely 6-minute video, I think that the arts is the best way for students to put aside the stress of the day, to focus on something that is creative. And we play music in here, as you can see my little jazz. We play music, we watch movies, and they're able to create, and it gives them that break from the stress of high school. So I hope you enjoyed your time. Please feel free to look around, have a gander around the room. It's a colorful room, and I love it. Have a great day, and sorry I couldn't be there tonight to meet you.